All right. Go ahead and get started. So I'll start by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat on the ground, our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning, but we also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. Just allowing the body to fall into place. Then begin to let go of attending to the environment, pulling back your awareness, constraining it to the body and mind. Concentrating that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, generate a broad and altruistic motivation for your time, thinking of using this time to establish and deepen constructive, beneficial ways of thinking and acting, ways that allow oneself to remain connected to a sense of peace and ease, cultivating states of mind naturally and spontaneously tend to give rise to actions that are beneficial for others. Thinking too of separating oneself from the tendencies and the habits, the states of mind that are not beneficial, not constructive, that agitate and disturb one's own peace of mind. These states of mind that often spontaneously give rise to actions that cause harm to others. Wanting to engage in this process of genuine inner transformation to be of greater and greater benefit to sentient beings. And then with that motivation, today, thought we would contemplate the 8 stages of the death process, which is something that Gishi Dondrub taught on recently. Its purpose is to familiarize our minds with the experiences of moving through the death process so that when those experiences actually begin to happen, we understand what to expect, what's going to happen next, and the mind can be calm and focused. So we begin by imagining that we've reached our last day in this body, that we have an illness that is shortly going to cause our death. So we're lying in bed, and they describe the first number of these stages as different aspects of the body kind of absorbing into subtler aspects. So the first stage is what they call the earth element, the quality of the solidity of the body absorbing. So our body becomes weaker, thinner, we lose strength. And this process isn't necessarily quick, can be a slower process. This stage can last for a while. But as it accelerates, we feel more and more tired. It becomes difficult to stand or sit upright. The color of the body fades. And cheeks become hollow. So imagine these outer signs occurring to one's body. And the inner sign appearance to the mind is like a shimmering silver blue mirage. And then next, the water element, the fluidity of the body absorbs. This also relates to the quality of cohesion of the body. So outwardly, you start to feel dryness in the eyes, mouth, and throat. The tongue becomes thick. Being able to discriminate pleasurable and painful experiences in the body diminish. The sense of hearing weakens. And the mind becomes hazy. And the inner sign is the appearance of wisps of smoke. The third stage is the fire element, the heat aspect of the body absorbing. At this stage, your mouth and nose dry up completely, and the warmth of the body begins to dissipate. Cold often moving from the feet and hands inwardly toward the heart. You can no longer eat or drink or digest. The mind moves from moments of clarity to moments of confusion. You lose the ability to discriminate the significance of one person or another in front of you. The sense of smell declines, and the breathing becomes labored, with the in breath becoming weak and the out breath strong. The inner sign is a vision of shimmering red sparks like fireflies above a fire, like one burning log hitting another. In the fourth stage, the air element of the body absorbs. At this stage, you can no longer move your body. The mind loses any contact, any awareness of the outside world. All of your perceptions become blurred. The breath becomes more and more labored. And it is at this stage that the breath stops completely. and the last of your conceptual thoughts cease. The inner experience is of a dim red blue light, like the last flickering of a candle flame about to be extinguished. And then the last four stages occur after the heart and breath have stopped. Body and mind are still connected, but the mind is becoming more and more subtle. So the fifth stage is the appearance of a clear, empty sky, like the sky in autumn, full of the brightness of the full moon. The next inner appearance is a clear, empty sky filled with rays of copper red light, like sunset. And that's followed by a vision of total darkness, like the vast emptiness of space. And it ends with a momentary swooning into unconsciousness. And then the final stage is a clear light mind. The inner appearance is like that of the autumn sky at dawn, completely pure and empty and filled with clear, colorless light. At this stage, the mind has reached its most subtle. So try to hold on to this experience. Try to recognize the arising of the clear light and remain, allowing the mind to be absorbed into the experience without distraction. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. and will dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind, and that positive energy will ripen in beneficial ways. So cultivate a sense of freely offering the fruit of your practice for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking, may that positive energy, when it ripens, serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war, conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it quickly ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve this state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. And may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.